So, Minecraft PvP has gone through some changes in the last period of time. This was caused by some updates made by the biggest and most popular servers of the moment. This video will be divided in 3 parts: Hypixel Bedwars update, Ranked Bedwars queue problem, and finally, Minemen Season 8. But before getting into the video, I would really appreciate if you will subscribe right now. I put so much effort in this kind of videos. With no further talking, back to the video. As you may have noticed, especially from the new name obfuscator, Hypixel recently updated its Bedwars. But was it an upgrade or a downgrade? Well, it was kind of a worthless update, as they've only changed 2 things. They added pre-game name obfuscator and modified the matchmaking queue system. The new matchmaking system isn't really that bad, as instead of having only 2 categories, now they added a third one that will help new players not find experienced people. The only problem with this is that some Bedwars players that have already been here for a while will use alls with really low stars to make sure they will have low effort games and get nice win streaks, or just for the fun of winning easily against noobs. Now, there comes the bigger problem: the pre-game name obfuscator. While I thought it would be the most helpful thing ever against hypers or hackers, which is the exact opposite thing that happened. And this is because I have seen on the web that some cheat clients and some softwares already have some programs that bypasses this new name hider. And so after you get sniped or targeted by hackers once, there's no escape for you, as they will always know if they are in the same queue with you or not, whilst you will never know who you have in the lobby with you, and they could just chase you game by game. And this can happen every single time you play Bedwars, just for fun or just to try and get some win streaks on your own. In fact, they will just see high win streaks players and target them every game, as I already said. They will always know when you are in their queues or not. For kind of both, but mostly for the obfuscator, many players have been asking repeatedly in the lobbies and in the forum to revert this update, as lots of people think that this is gonna help with the fall and death of Minecraft Bedwars. With the new Hypixel update that we just talked about, has been a problem with the official Ranked Bedwars server. This was caused by some vitally important automation bugs getting banned by Hypixel's anti-cheat, though they still haven't banned the guy in my Skywars lobby that was reaching, killering, auto-clicking, scaffolding, SPing, and teleporting. And this made so the queues for the ranked games of every ELO range had to be closed for almost over a week. This has happened for the fact that some weeks ago, Ranked Bedwars announced their new Chapter 2 Season 10, in which they have modified their ELO system. So when you would have submitted a replay, instead of only watching the winners and the top 3 killers, the bot would have precisely looked at all the game, counting how many times you died and even how you played. Apart from the fact that really no one liked this new elo system, just for that with every win you could have got to a minimum of 4 elo, and with every loss you could have lost even 100 elo. This new method required to have new automatic bots that not only had to see the final score, but inspect every single millisecond of the game. So these bots were really powerful, at the point that Hypixel anti-cheat thought that they were dangerous and banned them the same second they opened the replay. For a whole half a day there wasn't been one game that was scored for this bot's problem, and after staff noticed that it wasn't a simple bug, they decided to try themselves scoring the games. But it was almost impossible to watch every single move a player did the whole game for over 100 games, so they arrived at a point where they decided to close the queues and find a solution to the problem. Almost a week had passed, and they found no fix to the problem, so they simply decided to switch to their very old elo system, which trashed even the classic replay bot. They re-released the Season 10 after over 10 days of no one being able to queue. They had only had one queue for elo range from 0 to plus 100 that wouldn't be scored, but was made just to play it randomly, and they decided to make games being able to score via screenshots, which to be honest I prefer very much, rather than the other systems, as it is the easiest one to score and gives the most balanced elo. Right now, we are still in the re-release of the Season 10, and for now, everything is seeming to go well. As most of you already have known, Minemen recently had the Season 8 update, in which they added a brand new game mode, Fireball Royale, added modified a bunch of mobs for lots of gamers like Focal Fight, Bed Fight, Bridge, Build UHC, etc. Two things that no one considered though is that they updated in the best way possible Top Fight, which now results as an actual top bridge fight, and it's now pretty enjoyable and good to train. And they also simply trashed Belief in the section of the Nobody Cares About Me game modes, whilst still keeping duels like Parker or Stick. Some other updates were made to FFA, which, fastly talking, are some updates for the spawn protection and the kill credits. And in my personal opinion, Marble Royale is absolutely trash. I've played a bunch of games and it's like Bedwars, but once you get the 3 chests in mid and you're slightly decent in PvP, the game is over for anyone else for the too much loot and the OP things you've got, and this is pretty annoying. The maps are decently made, the top fight update is absolutely class, for the fact that right now it is actually a top fight and not like it was before. Now it is also way more enjoyable for the bigger platform, the more blocks, and for the fact that you actually spawn directly in front of the platform. As it is pretty noticeable, my favorite thing of this update is the new top fight. Leave a like and tell me in the comments if you would like to see a video where I play it and talk more about it. Also, before the update was made, they said they were closing, making almost everyone actually think it. That's all for this video. Please consider liking and commenting down below your thoughts on these updates, and if you would like to see some more videos about this kind of topics. Peace out.